Hello, my name is Fazeela Gopalani and I'm the Head of Education for ACCA for the Middle East. So I've previously gone through some tips and techniques and strategies for acing your ACCA exams. And today I'm going to tell you a little bit about what to do before the exam, on the day of the exam and after your exam. Don't burn the midnight oil. Don't be awake till early hours of the morning studying and doing exam questions and looking at textbooks, because that's not going to help with your concentration and attention span. You need to wake up bright and early, full of energy for the day that you have your exam, not exhausted and tired. Now, on the day of your exam, arrive at the location at least 45 minutes to an hour before, just in case there's any traffic or any delays on the way. Make sure you have your exam docket with you. Make sure you have the correct stationery, a few black pens. Make sure you have your calculator. You're becoming an accountant. You're doing accountancy exams, so you'll need your calculator with you. What else do you need with you on your exam day? I would say positivity. You can do it. You've been studying, you've been attending classes, you've been preparing and attempting past exam questions, you've been mind mapping, you've been making revision notes. You are ready for this exam. And we all get it. The jitters that happens before the exam, the butterflies in the stomach, the negative thoughts in your mind. I'm going to fail. If I fail, what's going to happen? Oh, I'll have to do this exam again 3 months later. But you've got to believe in yourself. If you have done 150% for this exam, you will pass. Believe in yourself and have positive thoughts when you're in the exam, saying, I can do it, I will do it, I am going to do it. When you're in the exam and you come across a difficult question, move on to the next question and come back to that later. Don't allow yourself to get stuck in the mud. Don't allow yourself to have a panic attack midway in your exam and have a blank moment. Now, we all might have blank moments. And I'm going to tell you a little story about a blank moment that happened to me in my P4 exam. Back in 2003, I had a blank moment. I had overstudied, and we all know what that means. I had attended double classes, I had prepared so much for the exam, and I got to the exam and all of a sudden I couldn't remember the topic that was asked to me. What did I do? As a normal student, you might have a breakdown, you might start crying, you might have a panic attack. And the invigilator came up to me, and what did she say to me? She said to me, you have to push through, because I started saying, oh, I can't do this, everything's gone blank, my mind's gone blank, I can't remember anything. And what did she tell me? Push through. Write anything, write something, go on to the next question. That was the best advice that I had got. So when you have that blank moment in the exam, remember this story that I've just told you, because I did end up passing that paper, and I must have written something that the examiners and markers thought that was correct for me to pass that paper. And what to do after the exam? Now, when you walk to the exam, there's no need for you to be sitting there chatting with your friends about, oh, you know, this standard, what is the recognition criteria or whatever, because you're just going to get your mind jumbled up with information. What do you have to do? Before the exam, march straight to the exam hall, into the exam, completely focused in your zone for that topic and that subject that you've got to do to pass this exam. And afterwards, there's no point crying over spilt milk. There's no point having little chit-chats about what was your profit in the income statement? What was your balance sheet ending with? No, 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 no. Move on, think about the next ACCA exam that you've got, and wait till your exam results are out 6 weeks later with good news that you passed that exam with flying colours.